Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm James. I'm the founder of MagicCraft MCRT, the play to earn game that's taking the world by storm. I'm the founder of ChatGod, AI company, chatgod.io. You can use it. It's incredible. Sorry, chatgod.ai. 220,000 people now use ChatGod with more than 40,000 daily active users, which is crazy. If you've been following the growth of the project, it's growing like crazy. In this video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum technical analysis, and I'm going to show you TA, how to trade Bitcoin, how to trade stocks, how I trade stocks and Bitcoin. I'm going to show you my portfolio as well. I'm going to show you technical analysis on TradingView, and then how I use that technical analysis on stocks and cryptos. I trade on Charles Schwab for stocks, and cryptocurrencies I trade using Bybit is my main exchange for trading. I also use Binance, but only really sometimes for spot and for withdrawing to bank accounts. I mainly use Bybit for trading because the low fees and the very high liquidity. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up, and turn on that bell notification down there. Let's jump into the technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you technical analysis now. The market very green yesterday, and if you've been following my portfolio, you know I bought most of my stocks and cryptos in the beginning of the year, which was perfect on technical analysis. We made a lot of money, which is beautiful. IDEX up 5% yesterday, Tesla up 3%. Tesla's up massive. If you followed my buys, we're up more than 100%. Just huge gains on Tesla. I bought massive position on Tesla. Unity was up 2.9%, DeFi up 2.5%, Ethereum 2.3%, total market cap 1.7. Look at that, 1 trillion, 1.111 trillion total market cap of cryptos. Uniswap 1.6, Bitcoin up 1.5%, which is beautiful. Now what I'm seeing here on Bitcoin on the hourly is an inverse head and shoulders. On the 4 hourly, you can see here, so this is Bitcoin on the time frames, different time frames. And you can see this is Bitcoin in this big descending triangle. And when we zoom out on the weekly, you can see more of, so this is Bitcoin over the long term. Each candle represents 1 week here. Each of these candles is 1 week. And you can see each of these candles is 1 week as well. Volume, how much buying and selling was happening on Bitcoin, as I teach you in the Crypto Master Course. Volume predicts price. This was the volume for Bitcoin at the all-time high at 69K back in 2021. And this is the volume now. Almost 10 times more volume per week than there was during the bull market. Volume predicts price. Always remember this. Volume predicts price. This is this big ascending channel that we're in. I would say a broadening wedge. It looked like it was going to come down to 25K to the bottom of the wedge and then bounce, but it looks like it's turning up already. Stochastic is turning back down again on the weekly. On the daily, stochastic very oversold, turning back up, which is interesting. We've got a big bounce off that blue line, exactly as I predicted actually on that blue line. Look at that, multiple weeks. It came down, touched this blue line. Actually, it would have touched it and bounced off perfectly. Now we're breaking out. We're again above this smaller descending triangle. Usually they break out 70% on the move. The daily stochastic is turning up. 4 hourly, it's overbought. It's getting rejected from this resistance again. But there was a lot of good news, so it should have a run here. In my opinion, it should have a run. Let's go into the daily. CryptoGuru bot, which you get in the Crypto Master Course, still saying red sell. You can see it said a blue buy on the 16K back here on Bitcoin. It called the bottom perfectly. You get it in the Crypto Master Course with the advanced package. The Bitcoin indicator bot is also saying now buy and sell. It's not giving a definite answer. Stochastic oversold, big green wick on the daily yesterday. On the 4 hourly, stochastic is overbought. We got some big wicks down, but on the hourly, what I'm seeing here, so on the 4 hourly, what's the bigger pattern? 4 hourly bigger pattern? I wouldn't say there's any major pattern here. Let's adjust the charts a little bit. Let's clean up the charts. This blue line is still a very strong support. This downtrend line, let's move it something like this. Interesting. Well, why Bitcoin is actually quite bullish is because this head and shoulders, which should have dropped down, it dropped a little bit and then just moved sideways. So it's showing strength on Bitcoin actually. Stochastic on the 4 hourly is overbought though. Which is interesting. On the hourly, I see something I see a bullish pattern on the hourly. You can see this kind of inverse head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, which is a bullish pattern. Inverse head and so a normal head and shoulders, as I teach you in the crypto master course, shoulder, head, shoulder, drop. Inverse head and shoulders, inverse shoulder, pump. And you can see here that we're kind of seeing that with Bitcoin, inverse head and shoulders, choop, 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 which would get a movement from the base of the head. If this head and shoulders plays out here, we should get a movement to the base of the head, which would be something like this, taking us exactly to that white resistance line. Look at that, to the dot on that white resistance line, that downtrend line, that big line we saw in the weekly. So I think Bitcoin here has a chance to have a little bit of a pump here. The long I would take on Bitcoin is from this monthly support, stop loss just underneath, and take profit. Now, you can take profit at this white downtrend line because that is a strong resistance. But if it breaks out here, this could be one mega trade for Bitcoin. When you see this bigger formation, if Bitcoin manages to break this downtrend line, this one that it keeps touching over and over and over, if it manages to break through and break out, the next resistance is at 35,000. So this is one possible epic risk to reward ratio trade. We would be risking 96 risk to reward ratio trade. Incredible. Risking $87 to make $8,400 without leverage. Where can you risk $87 to make $8,400? There's nowhere else in the world. Risk $87 to make $8,400 with no leverage. With 10x leverage, that's $84,000. With 100x leverage, that's $840,000. So very good opportunity here on Bitcoin. This is the trade that I would take. Let's clear up these charts just so you can see them. So the gray line is where the trade opens, 27,194, that support line. The stop loss is where the trade closes, 27,107. We had some previous wicks on the 4-hourly that came lower, so I'll pull them down. I always like to make my trade entry a bit more secure. So to here and stop loss a little bit lower. So this 27,137 where it opens, 27,076 where it stop loss, automatically closes the trade. Take profit at 35K, 139 risk to reward ratio trade, risking $60 to make $8,462 with 10x leverage, $84,000. This is the trade that I would take on Bitcoin, which is beautiful. Let's go into the hourly. Hourly, we're overbought. 4-hourly, we're overbought. 15 minutes, we're also overbought, but it looks like it's getting ready to pump. But I would do it off this support line, but it is an inverse head and shoulders. We could have 1 week down and then a pump. So I would set up, this is the trade that I would take on Bitcoin. If you want to trade Bitcoin like you see me do under this video, in the description of the video down below, you can take the steps 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, start the crypto journey, learn technical analysis, take the crypto master course where it shows you how to set up the charts. You get these indicator bots. You learn how to trade. 2, you can sign up to Bybit. They offer a $30,000 bonus for my students if you use this link. $30,000 bonus when you trade using this link and meet all the trading requirements. And you can join that free Telegram. There's now nearly 9,000 of you talking and trading together in this free Telegram. In the description of this video, go down below, follow the steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll see how to trade. Over on my Bybit account, I've got my IOTA trade is $11,900 in the $10,900 in the profits, 54%. I've got a bunch of orders for IOTA to add more to the position at 177, 175. Now it's 11,200, just moved a bit. $11,200 in this account. I have $287,000 in here. I've got MCRT 43,000, 41,000 Bitcoin, 17,000 Uniswap, 13,000 FXS, 3,200 Ethereum, which is beautiful. I'm going to add more to this trade, the IOTA trade. Let's check out IOTA trade and then quickly into Ethereum. Again, signing up to Bybit using that link in the description. Number 2 to sign up to Bybit. Let's go into IOTA. I want to see how my trade is going to do, and I want to add more to. I want to build it to a $250,000 position. Right now, it's a $100,000 position. So let's go on the bigger overlook first. First, you go to the bigger time frames. We broke out of this descending triangle, this massive one. You can see here this massive one that if it breaks out will take us to 33 cents. We broke out, massive spike out, and then got rejected back when Bitcoin got sold off, which is interesting. But that point is the time to break out. Stochastic is turning back up and volume increasing. On the 4-hourly, stochastic very oversold. It's still trending up. We're still getting this uptrend. we literally bought it perfectly off the bottom. You see that? Off this support line. I literally bought it exactly here at this 17-cent mark, which is incredible. Stochastic volume coming in. Hourly, it could pull back still to these blue line supports before making a run. So I have got these orders at these blue lines to add more to my position. I want to build a $250,000 position on IOTA, which is beautiful. That's the setup that I would take. Let's go into Ethereum quickly. Where would I take a trade on Ethereum? Ethereum up today 2%, which is amazing. Ethereum broke out. It didn't pull back to open that trade at that support line. It just broke out. It got a bounce perfectly off that downtrend line. Interesting. 4 hourly again overbought. Daily oversold, or mid overbought. Weekly overbought. Monthly not overbought. Very oversold. 4 hourly. Hourly. Strong bounce. Inverse head and shoulders forming. I think the fifth wave is in effect, like I talked about a few days ago, from 1,760. Where I would take a long on Ethereum from the monthly and daily support. So from the support line here, stop loss just underneath, and take profit at the target, which would be that blue trend line, which I talked about a long time ago. It's 2,000. Remember how I had that target? It's amazing. From here, I would take the trade for that fifth wave. This is the Ethereum trade I would take from 1,850, stop loss 1,828, take profit 2,341, risking $22 per Ethereum to make $492, 26% with no leverage. With 10x leverage, will be 260% or $4,920. That's a trade I would take on Ethereum. It opens at 1,850, stop loss at 1,828, take profit 2,341. Now I'm going to set up this Bitcoin trade as I just showed you guys in the video. I'm going to set it up in my trading account. Look at the daily wicks. I still think best place to open a trade. Actually, I'm going to modify this Bitcoin trade. But that inverse head and shoulders looks bullish here. But normally I like to open trades on wicks down because it's just better that way. To always catch the wick down. So these support, major support here. Okay, that's the trade I would take on Bitcoin. 26,511, stop loss 26,314, take profit 35,500. So I'm going to set up this trade 26,511. Again, I'm going to trade on Bybit. So under the video in the description, you go down below under the video, 1, 2, 3, 4, sign up to Bybit to get that $30,000 bonus. So I'm going to set up this trade. So order price Bitcoin, I'm going to make it at 26,511. 26,511. I'll do 2 Bitcoin. Take profit is going to be at 35,500. Stop loss 26,300. 35,500. 26,300. So I'm risking $422 to make $17,978. Confirm. I think I'll make 1 Bitcoin trade and then add more if it pulls back. It's too much risk to reward. So I'm risking $211 to make $8,989. Confirm. Open long. I'm opening a 1 Bitcoin trade. 26,511 will open. Stop loss is at 26,300. Take profit is 35,500. Confirm. That trade is now set on Bitcoin, which is beautiful. So those are my trades on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And again, under the video, go down below, sign up to Bybit. Sign up, step 1, take the master course, set up your charts, learn if you've been losing money in the markets, you want to learn how to trade, you want to set up the charts, you're seeing me. 2, sign up to Bybit, $30,000. 3, join the Telegram. 4, watch this free trading tutorial. All the links are in the description of this video. And MagicCraft this is MagicCraft NFT. MCRT, $MCRT, check it out. This is one of our NFTs. They will be in VR also. And we had today there's some big event happening in Manila. Many people coming out to see the MagicCraft booth and the cosplayer. She's a famous cosplayer. Lots of cool eyes on MagicCraft right now, which is awesome. And you can check it out. Do your own due diligence, research the project. But it's a play-to-earn game, tournament system. All the games are played through smart contracts, and it's really growing massively. Now all the games are full all the time. We have speakers. We're hosting big tournaments of conventions. If you've been following the project, it's just growing like crazy. Thank you for watching, everyone. In the next video, I'm going to talk about I'll do Bitcoin again, and I'll do the total market cap of all cryptos so we know what's going to happen. In conclusion, Bitcoin, I think, is still getting ready for a big pump. It can pull back, but lowest I think it can go to is 23K before a really big movement. IOTA, I'm building a $250,000 position. My tech stocks just made me so much. If you want to see, I'll show you some of my gains. If you're like, who is this guy? I'll show you some of my gains. So these are, that day 6,700. That day I made 167,000. This day I made 1.14 million. One of my bigger daily gains, 1.14 million in a day. And not just me, some of my students. This student made $2,400 in my free Telegram, that one I showed you before. This student made 178%, 148%, 358%, 351%. I made 288,000 on that day. Amazing. This guy made 2,054% in the Telegram, 1,200. These are all my students. I took 50% in Vegas target hit. Thanks, James, for more learning and insight. He made $80, $79. Doesn't matter. You don't need to just make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Everyone, and you can just see, I'm rich in knowledge. James's price going forward with you. You're our own Robin Hood. Thank you very much, Christopher. Thank you for watching, everyone. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Join our community. Take the steps down below. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.